Hey guys, don't go anywhere. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the most popular lightsabers in Star Wars history. The Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi Neopixel lightsaber. Do these arrows light up? How much does it cost? How much blade depth does it have? And how accurate is this to the one that Luke uses in the movie? I'm going to answer all those questions and more, so come hang out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you as always for checking out my video. I appreciate you. This is Finding the Force, where I share my love of Star Wars through the epic weapons of the Jedi and Sith. If you guys haven't already, please feel free to mash that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, a little like goes a long way. It tells YouTube I make good content. Thanks, guys. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that this has to be my favorite lightsaber of all time. There's just something about it. So that makes this a very special day where I thought it'd be appropriate to wear all black and my favorite Luke Skywalker shirt. True story, guys, I was dreaming about this lightsaber years ago when there was only like a few businesses to buy sabers from, and CCSabers was one of them. So of course I have to thank them so much for sending me this fully installed 89 Sabers replica Pixel lightsaber. Ask all your buddies in the chats and the forums that CCSabers has an awesome reputation in the lightsaber community. Did you guys know that they actually repair lightsabers? Not like they need to be, but just in case. This lightsaber is super clean and it's actually got like several surprises I can't wait to share with you guys, and a couple of tips and tricks I want to share with you to help make your lightsaber collecting a little bit easier. Man, so speaking of Luke Skywalker, I wanted to poll the audience, see what you guys thought. In 1983, Return of the Jedi, when Luke makes his appearance wearing all dark colors, his cloak I always thought of as a dark brown shade. They almost sell like the exact same type style of cloak in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but toys, action figures, and even his appearance in The Mandalorian, Luke is wearing all black with a black cloak. So let me know down in the comments, in Return of the Jedi, is Luke's cloak a dark brown or a black? Let me know. In my opinion, this saber is extremely accurate, a very high accuracy rating to one of the many Luke Skywalker props used in the film. Now this one is called the V1. This was designed by George Lucas as being Luke's hero, like the true embodiment of how his saber was supposed to look, even though his stunt saber got a little bit more screen time. To check out that video, link up above. Don't miss that one. So before we take a close look at this bad boy, you can pick one of these up, fully installed Pixel lightsabers with a Proffie like V3 soundboard for only $550. And that's the price before the Finding the Force discount code up above, link down below. Even if they're having a sale, please come back to this video and use the link. It'd really support my channel. Thanks, guys. So because I'm going to be demoing this lightsaber, I have the working emitter disc and blade plug inserted, and as well as the very well ventilated pommel cap. However, if you wanted to put this just on display back on your shelf, it does come with a screen accurate emitter cap that looks fantastic, as well as screen accurate pommel cap. Now, what makes me extremely sad is that I lost my Luke Skywalker lightsaber Enzo ring, so today this really cool R2-D2 one will have to do. So I love that, because there are some of you guys out there who don't even want them installed. You guys want to enjoy the sight of the beautiful Jedi weapon on display on your shelves. So you have that option, but you know me, I can't have any sabers that don't turn on, fire up, clash, lock up, and tip drag. So it's really awesome that these come with the lightsaber to make it super screen accurate, not to mention this box. This box makes for extremely good transportation as well as storage. Really padded and shaped to fit the saber perfectly. Let's continue to take a close look at this gorgeous Luke Skywalker lightsaber, starting with the pommel. Beautiful gold pommel cap that has great sound. It's loud, it's clear. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned for the demo. To access the chassis, you simply unscrew this pommel. I'll pick that up in a second. And the chassis comes right out. beautifully installed with the Proffie V3 as well as a removable battery. Here's a tip and trick for you guys. I started labeling all the batteries because I've been getting them mixed up. So this is going to definitely help you keep the right batteries with the right sabers, because even some batteries that come with your Pixel Sabers might look identical, but they may be just a couple of millimeters taller or shorter. So I've been labeling all of them. Comes with accent lights. Can't forget a little surprise here in a minute. Kill switch, which is extremely important to save your battery life. Oh, and here's a trick for you guys, is that sometimes these can get delivered to you where the Proffie board sits a little too low and you can't quite get the SD card out past the switch. And all it takes is one simple, common household item, a hairdryer. Turning the hairdryer on warm, just blowing some hot air on this board for just a moment will help loosen the glue so you can bend the soundboard out and get access to that SD card. So we insert this board facing the activation box and it just pops right in there. Now, one thing I love about this lightsaber, which doesn't come on all Luke lightsabers, is this beautiful tri-ring, which is nice and rigid. Nothing kills the mood of enjoying your lightsaber like hearing the ting-ting of the belt clip hitting the metal. It's super rigid, wouldn't have it any other way. I love it. And as we move up the saber, I mean, the gears look beautiful, completely accurate. Gear-shaped pommel. We've got the different layers of the lower booster or the lower section, lower grip of the saber. And next is one of our favorite components, the activation box with the signature screws, green pointing upward. Disney kind of messed that up for their Galaxy's Edge sabers. Don't tell anybody. And I love these buttons. They have a great pop to them. Check this out. You can actually, and I'm glad it's so rigid and firm, it's hard to pull down, but you can access the inside electronics, which look really cool, and they light up, but looks super accurate to what when Luke is tinkering with it in the deleted cave scene. And you just slide that. It's nice and rigid, not going anywhere anytime soon. Super snug, that's not falling out. Next, these rings are extremely accurate to the prop in the film because they are uneven. You can tell this one is a bit thinner, thicker, thicker, thinner. This is exactly how his prop is used. Although sometimes they do sell sabers with perfectly idealized rings to his grip, but these are the uneven, accurate rings. The original prop used, they did use a copper for the neck and the activation box. So these are a very rich bronze copper color. Working our way up the thin neck. Everyone loves a thin neck. It's hot, kind of blows my hair back a little bit, not gonna lie. And now we get to the emitter cap. And the way you put your blade in, you're going to unscrew this disc, and you have two perfectly placed retention screws at 90 degrees of each other to secure your blade. Let's check out the blade depth in just a minute. We have an awesome screen accurate blade plug here. Bam. Looks great, helps you test out your saber. Oh man, I love this lightsaber, you guys. I can't explain why. Why do we have favorite lightsabers? It just calls to us, you know? It's just your kind of style, whether you like bent sabers or cross guards. Blade plug comes right out. So to put the blade in, you're going to put the ring up on the blade just a little bit. And let's measure how much blade depth we have, because you guys know I love blade depth, but this is an accurate Luke Skywalker lightsaber, so I don't think we'll be getting as much as some other sabers. Let me get my measuring tape. All right, you guys, it's official. We have 5/8 of an inch, so a little bit more than half, which is really the bare minimum I would suggest for securing a blade into a lightsaber. But like I mentioned before, luckily we have two retention screws. Now, why is it perfectly placed to put them 90 degrees of each other? That's a good question. It's because it secures the blade from the front and back and the sides. If you have two screws from the front and back, the blade can still wobble side to side. But we all know I can't turn the saber on without neutralizing the background color. Let's do it. When you get your saber, you're probably going to want to configure it. It has a really rough config, but it turns on, has a bunch of fonts on it, right? But if you want to reconfigure the lightsaber, down in the description is going to be a link to show you how to do it all the way from nothing until configuring your lightsaber with Proffie, all the proper tools and software from an expert in the field. So check that out if you need to. And also I've got two Luke Skywalker sound fonts loaded on here from my favorite font maker in the industry. It's come from Kyberphonic. In my opinion, this is like a screen accurate sound version of Luke's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi, and I don't mention it in all my videos, but I don't alter the audio at all, so you can get the most accurate sound and clarity through my microphone.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Check this out, 3, 2, 1. That is so Luke. Oh, I can't forget to show you guys blinky lights. Oh yeah. You can configure these to like be blinking forward and backward, off and on, all that cool stuff. Spin test. Oh yeah. There it is. Accent swings, love it. Blast deflect. Ooh, lockup. Yeah, woo. Lowering the blade, tip drag, yes please. That's definitely a Jabba sound if I ever heard one. Hopefully you can hear how clear and loud it is. Can't forget clash effects. Dude, sounds just like Return of the Jedi. Awesome. But overall, it feels great. The blade's not wiggling. It's nice and lightweight, very balanced. Let's see here. Boom. Balanced. And let's check out the Grumpy Uncle.
Go away!
He actually has 2 versions I love. This is my favorite Luke Skywalker sound font package. And the best thing about Kyberphonic is that you don't have to pay for different soundboards. If you have a CFX or a Proffie, you don't have to buy it twice like some other font makers. And you get all the cool voice tracks and all that stuff. This one actually comes with 2. V1, in my opinion, sounds super great like Return of the Jedi, and V2 has really like a deeper bassy sound to it, which kind of reminds me of The Mandalorian. And so check this out, 3, 2, 1. Blaster. Very different. Ooh, that feels good, man. And it's nice and lightweight. If you want to cosplay, hang it from your belt, do it, man. But you hear that, like, it has a very fluctuating, full, kind of a very dynamic Luke Skywalker sound. I think this has probably got to be my favorite. Guys, if you watched the end of my video, thank you so much. I hope all of you Star Wars fans out there are taking care, being safe, and having an epic Star Wars day. Thanks again, guys. Take care, all right? Oh yeah, see you next time, guys. Woohoo!